Fox News alert for you, though. Serious news. A man driving into a group of worshippers at a mosque just hours ago in London. Police now treating the incident as a terrorist attack.
And here to weigh in on this is national security analyst for the Clarion Project, Mauro. Ryan, thanks so much for coming in bright and early today. And more sad news out of London after what's been a rough couple of months. What do we make of this so far? It almost seems like it could possibly be the motive as retaliation for attacks by others on people living in London.
Sure. Well, there's two scenarios here. The first is that the attacker was inspired by ISIS or a like-minded jihadist group because although they hate everyone, they have a special hatred for Muslims that they consider to be apostates, those that have betrayed their own faith and therefore are worthy of death. The second scenario is that it's an anti-Muslim extremist because the target apparently were Muslim worshippers coming out of a mosque, and that's basically confirmed now. So those are the two scenarios we're working with, and I'm very concerned, especially if it was an anti-Muslim extremist, because of how much that plays into the ISIS ideology and the recruiting of other jihadists.
Yeah, and ISIS has called for this extinction of the gray zone. Explain a little bit more about what that is.
Sure. Well, that's a plan that they outlined for 12 pages in one of their propaganda magazines that I'm holding right here. And the extinction of the gray zone is their plan to say basically there are several groups of Muslims in the West. There are those that support us, those that support the infidel, those are the ones that deserve to be killed, but then there's the gray zone in the middle. People who are radical, don't really like the West, but they're not on the side of ISIS. And in their mind, by carrying out vicious acts of terrorism, they can get anti-Muslim reprisals to occur that force those Muslims in the gray zone to their side, the side of ISIS. And so if this is an anti-Muslim extremist that thinks he's some type of hero, he actually was essentially donating to ISIS. He's a villain, and he was helping the other side.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say, is that, according to what we've heard from witnesses there on the ground, they say that this was a white man, that he was saying stuff about wanting to kill Muslims, and the irony of what his plan was is that it's probably going to do just the opposite of what he had hoped for, right?
That's exactly right, and I just want to emphasize this point, that the plan that I'm holding goes on for 12 pages. It was one of their public English language documents that they put out. So this isn't just one line that they put out there saying that we hope that anti-Muslim persecution and retaliation forces Muslims into our hands. No, this is a detailed plan that went on for 12 pages.
Yeah, this, of course, follows the London Bridge attacks, and then they had that horrible fire that we just reported last week with multiple people killed there, several others still missing. How should the president respond to this latest attack in London?
The same way he has to other extremists, call them evil losers at life, whoever was involved, because fundamentally you're dealing with the same type of moral depravity that a jihadist has, whether you're attacking people wholesale that are Americans or Europeans because you're a jihadist, or you're attacking people wholesale that are Muslims because you're an anti-Muslim extremist. It doesn't really matter. Trump's response should be the same as it has been. These are evil losers at life.
Yeah, he should make it clear that by doing this, that you're aiding and abetting ISIS.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's obviously wrong beside that, but that's a doubling effect on just how bad and how ill-conceived this is.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, thank you so much for coming on this morning.
Thank you.